All right, everyone, I'm excited because I have a bit of a mission tonight. I have all my normal gear. Got the PAP Tinox with the Moster 185, my helmet, my cameras. But then I also have this bag tonight. And this is enough gear for me to camp, including a tent, sleeping bag, mattress, etc. A little bit of food and a stove. So I think that bag is probably about 12 or 13 pounds. I want to show you guys my gear. This is my second time doing a paracamping trip, but a few things are different. One, I have a different motor, we have a different destination, and I have a little bit of new gear that I want to share with you guys. So come join me on this flight. A little bit extra fuel so I can fly to this field and fly around a little bit tonight, and then fuel to get back in the morning. Alright, we got full power here. Alright, now I'm going to check the length of this. 3. Well, I have a beautiful evening for the flight. I'm looking out at this storm cell, but it's several miles to the north, and so I'm thinking I'm fine for now. I have to travel about 10 miles to the east from Indian Trail, North Carolina toward Oakboro. I'm approaching the Rocky River, so I know I should be meeting up with my friend Ken any moment now. And there he is, meeting me halfway and flying back to the field where we'll camp tonight. And after about a 24-minute flight, we're making our approach right here. Yes. Heck yeah. Get that monkey off my neck. Hey Ken.
What's up?
That was great.
Yeah. Yeah, you were man,
I had so much in my lap I couldn't really look. At one point I looked, it said I was going 30 miles an hour. So that would be a little bit fast, but with the extra weight, I gotta expect to be a little fast. I gotta look at these systems on the radar. There's a big one near Concord. I don't know what this is. So this is the RC field. Was Tom interested in PPG?
Yeah,
okay.
He bought one. He just, it was like a trike type.
Yeah.
And he bought one. He's got one or two of them, and they just never did get into it.
Yeah. So we still have a half hour before sunset, and Ken wants to show me another airfield in the area here. So we're gonna take a quick flight over, check it out. I was getting bounced around. So in this bag, I have all the gear I brought on this trip. It's about 12 or 13 pounds, I believe. First, I have my wing bag, long sleeve shirt for the morning. This is like all my food stuff. I also have a little stove and some fuel. This I didn't have last time. This is a pillow. I have a tarp to put down underneath the tent. All my electronics, charging devices, wires. This is my sleeping pad. Here's my sleeping bag. This is roughly 2 pounds. And it's really lightweight. I mean, this would only work down to 48 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll tell you right now, it's 82. Probably won't need that tonight. Here's a tent that I bought. This one is by Desert Fox. Found it on Amazon. Good value. Super impressed with the construction. And I'll show you the aluminum poles that come with it. Very lightweight. And then some water to cook with and drink. And then the last thing I have is a tool, multi-tool.
Morning, guys. It's really still here on the ground, but I just looked at the forecast and Ryan Carlton says it's 20 knots of wind at like 1,000 feet. These guys have such a beautiful spot here, and it was really nice of them to share it with us last night. I can see their house here by the pond, little RC park. By the time we landed, it was after sunset. Set up the tent, had a little bit of food, and then Ken and I just sat around and talked about travel and stuff like that. He's gone to some amazing places, but I've been a little bit concerned about the wind forecast. You don't feel it at all on the ground, but I think what I'll do is go up there and see how it feels. By the time I got everything really laid out, we were losing light last night, but I ended up sleeping with wing inside the tent just so it was dry and protected. I used the rain fly. We never did get any rain. I used the rain fly just to cover the motor, and I forgot to check last night, see how much fuel I have left. I'm hoping I still have 5 liters, which would be enough to get me home. Yeah, actually I have 7 liters of fuel, so it would be plenty of fuel to get home. I may get up there just to feel what the air feels like. If it's laminar and strong, I might just sit there parked. If it's bumpy or gusty, I will get down as soon as possible. I never did have a chance to show you guys my gear last night. Let me show you a little bit about what I was packing into this bag. This tent is probably twice the size of the tent I used on my last ParaCamping trip. It'd be plenty big for 2 people, and you could have people get out on either side so you don't have to wake the other person up when you're getting out. There's the pillow I was telling you about, that super lightweight sleeping bag, and then I have the sleeping pad. Also, this is a little charger that I bought. I'll put a link down below. I've been very happy with it. Super affordable, and it does everything I need. Charges my my GoPros, my strobe, my phone, my watch. Here's my cooking setup. Just a little bit of fuel, about as small as a pot as you can use, and then the stove, and that's just a couple ounces. A little bit of food, silverware, toothpaste, and a toothbrush. Got some soap, and that's it. Wow. It's gonna be a pretty sunrise. Alright, I'll set up a little time lapse of the sunrise while I pack this bad boy up. and let's see what it's like in the air. Step is over, successful launch. But the next part is I gotta understand if I can penetrate to get home. Okay, so I'm making about 11 knots, 12 knots, 13. And the air is smooth. I'd be most concerned if it were really choppy here. So the fact that everything feels pretty good, I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to make it home. When I'm trimmed out on the Spyder, have a little bit of weight with me in terms of fuel in this bag, I can penetrate pretty well. I'd be typically flying 30, 31 miles an hour. And into this wind, I'm still doing 12 or 13 miles per hour, which means I could be home in less than 1 hour. Let's see how it goes. I'm moving much faster when I'm close to the ground here, but it may not be very economical on fuel for me to be going up and down the whole flight. The burn pile over here is quite telling of what the wind is doing. Below that inversion layer, there's almost no wind on the ground, and then as soon as it gets to about here, you see it just take off. Let me see what altitude that is. About 400 feet. That's where I'm finding the smooth air. I'm starting to get back to a familiar area, and I'm seeing all the activity, people commuting to work, people going to elementary school, and it's a reminder that I'm getting back into reality. And that trip was quite a departure from reality and a nice little break. A lot of fun, guys. Get back to my area. I'm beyond my concerns of fuel and weather. So I'll take a little victory lap here through the corn, and then let's see if we can land it on our feet. Wow, it's surreal. I can see the bullseye I tried to mow into the grass the other night, and to me it's comical right now. I couldn't care less about landing on a particular spot. I'm just hopeful to land on my feet with all this extra weight here. Little flare, and now really Yes.
Guys, a successful mission, a rewarding mission. Had so much fun making this. If you guys enjoyed it, drop me a comment, hit that subscribe button, come back and join me on my next flight. By the way, let's see how we did in terms of fuel. So I started all the way at the top, which was 11, 12, 13 liters. I landed with less than 4. But that still is plenty. I mean, that could be nearly an hour of flying time. So, all good. Next mission for today, get everything dried out, tent, wing, all that stuff, and put up for the day. And then we gotta get back to reality. Gotta work today. But I wanna thank my friends Ken, who joined me on the trip, Tom, who let us use that beautiful property right by the pond in his RC park. It was incredible. Thank you guys so much.